Different today. We are watching Mario Marth, and we'll be giving both perspectives. Once again, my streams have extremely interesting ideas, as you all know. Okay, so I guess, well, let's just watch it to start with. One thing that I know for sure is that Zain does kind of like Zain does like doing like Nair a lot in this matchup, which is pretty good. It does, you can kind of do stuff about it, but it's definitely not easy with Mario. Nair there is interesting. Do you get a follow-up here? He tried something that was really fake. I'm not sure though. One of the weird problems, did he just up air interrupt just so he could fireball? That's so absurd. His normal movement flows so ridiculously. I wonder if you could do the Luigi jab here, because this ledge grab is like way too early. Because like that's the whole reason that fucking edge guard kind of didn't have anything going for it. Also, Bon, I'm hella excited to moo it up. Sweet moo. I'm assuming you got my DM. Really? The fake? He faked him here? That was insane. He's so good at aerial combos. So the number one Mario problem has always been 0%. He doesn't deal with the low percent stuff super well. Even fair, which is like this like meteor move, which you would assume like by design is meant to deal with low percent stuff, actually like isn't. What the fuck is this shit? What the hell? How did it hit so perfectly? What the fuck? Hold on. Because he did this invincibly? See, normally, if you guys are curious on what I do the drop down neutral B here. I'll just fucking I'll just do the old classic. I'll just do that. And this usually at higher percents just kills them. But he just does this and it hits them for some reason? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, well I don't even know how to evaluate that. Because I don't think this is inherently a horrible cape. This is just very... And this is the first cape he did in that spot. So like, I don't know. You kind of just eat shit sometimes when your recovery gets called out that fucking hard. He's done a lot of these Waveland fairs. At 0, it's kind of hard to do something about this. I've always been half and half on like, you can try and F smash it. I don't like up smashing it usually because it requires a pretty hard call out on fair. But like, I think mostly because you have to get under him and then do it. Whereas like with F smash, you're just calling out the timing of it. You're just calling out the waveline timing itself. You don't have to worry about like getting under there first, because I think that makes it more difficult. Good light show, very low. That did not look like a sweet spot. Back air, interesting. That fucking fireball bounce was absurd. So, for the record, I'm normally not a big fireball fan. Every now and again, a fireball does the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever seen. Like, Pills also can do it too, but like, every now and again, that just like, that like, type of projectile, there's a couple projectiles that do shit like that, and it just always looks so fucking crazy. I never have been too big, and a couple of Marios and a couple of Docs do this too. If they're this far away, I don't like Nair here. It's like a really big call out, and I don't, like, I guess my thing is like, what do you, if you like, what are you successfully calling out here, and is it actually the best thing to hit with? Like, I don't know. I'm happy you're doing at least Nair, though, because some people also do Fair, and I don't like Fair there more than Nair. Eee, or DI was bad. That sucks. You can't do stuff so well. Good down smash. Ooh, you thought you were going to grab ledge and you didn't. I like the delay there. You did a little delay and you did a little stop. That was cool. This is bad. No. You, when you're in this situation, and because I think you've already, let me check. You should air dodge to the side. You need to get your, because I think double jumping here is amazing, but I think your goal is to get your top platform and get your jump back, because you don't always get that down air. That down air is like good, not great. You know, Ja Raiden also does this. Does the double jump back like this. That's just, Zane's just recovering you, kind of out recovering you in some spots. I'm never too big on cape here, but that's fair. You were kind of late. Okay. Nice. You're finally getting the, what the fuck? You're finally getting the good perks of playing this character, where you just live forever. You're down too much for this to be. Oh shit! Did you guys see that? Look at this. Oh, I watched this yesterday. I forgot about that. That's so fucked, dude. This is why I always tell people, I'm like, dude, down air. So I think my general feelings recently have been, down air is good if they're not expecting it, or if you catch them in neutral with it. But I definitely get why we don't see down air. Yo, Kandayo, what's up? I'm doing a bit of a different analysis, where I'm analyzing like Marth and Mario. But like from the Mario point of view, like I get why we don't see this as much anymore. Cause like, dude, I do think you might have been able to just do down air up air here, cause double jump back air was not the play. I think just like falling up air, like it's hard though, cause you can't realistically react to their DI super easily. You kind of just do the best you can. And that being said, that was a fucking ridiculous call out. Yeah, I don't know. He's calling out. He's staying in this range and just calling out your jump aerials. He's calling out you were going to jump at some point in that like wide range. Because yeah, when you're in his range, I don't think you're doing that bad so far. Goes back to that range, is looking, yeah. One thing that I noticed, and this is like from me and the other Marths, is a lot of the Marths these days do not down tilt as much. Typically, before, you used to kind of be able to get away with the, those fairing as Mario, because they would try and Marths would try and down tilt your wave dash approach, and do this. Oh, fuck, not like that. This. And the Marios would just see this, and they would just sometimes you get it called out, but they would just fucking try and fair it, and the drill's more or less kind of the same idea. But these days Marths typically are just standing in the spot and just jumping. And because if you get hit by Mario in the air at low %, they're gonna spam double jump. And I don't know, that's assuming you beat their aerial too, which is kind of a whole other problem. I should switch this to Mario. Yeah, they just kind of do this. And they usually are staying this far away. And the idea of staying this far away is like, you're like, you can't easily aerial in a way that's like unreactable because you're like too far away to unreactable the aerial. But full length wave dash can also just get called out, right? Where like full length wave dash, like you kind of have to like be careful when you're doing it. So like I don't know what exactly the best response is at 0 particularly. Like, what, are you gonna try and, like, down air here? Like, you can't beat his aerial, like, with your down air unless you, like, call out his jump like this. Which is not easy to do. A lot of times they're doing preemptive aerials also. But you can get it sometimes. Wave dash and crouch. Wave dash and crouch is okay, but if they're doing neutral air, it's kind of hard. And I guess the big thing is, like, you'd have to see if you can get away with, like, some sort of, like, crouch like that. God damn, I forgot how much you fucking just low profile shit. I do love crouch. But like, I love doing shit like this too. I do this in the Marth matchup. Because like the crouch is okay, and if they do something bad, you can either mash grab, or you can mash down smash, which is the other classic. Like, if you're not sure, you can definitely just mash down smash. I usually, though, the hard part is, you just want them to, you want to get them to, like, 20. Because, you know, like, none of your combos do anything until, like, 20. Unless they've discovered something with, like, up throw. But usually you're trying to, like, down throw them to platforms or, like, stuff like that. But yeah, this distance is generally, if you're in the Marth perspective, this distance is pretty good, it's pretty safe, and you get pretty high reward from it. It's kind of like, and a lot of the times, and this is something where I will kind of critique some of the Docs and Marios I play. From this distance, despite how far away this is, Marios and Docs are so down to just fucking rip it from here. And like... You guys need to fake approaches more from this spot. Because Marth has, like, no fucking risk when he's fucking doing this shit. When he's, like, not like here. Cause, like, he just bounces back, runs back to this position, and then jumps, stays in this spot. Like, I don't know. It's, like, not a lot of risk. It's not easy to, like, super hard punish. Interesting. Dang, not prepped for the down air? Zain? Oh, what a fucking sick grab. So like this right here, like this fireball is cool, but I'm never too big on like how much it does. Like really the fucking panic F smash did a lot more. But if it's too far away, you kind of just swat that anyways. What the fuck? This motherfucker Zain is just throwing shit right now. What in the fucking world? Is Marth supposed to do those fairs to dash dances like versus Puff? Kind of. You can kind of get away against Mario where you can kind of get away to doing this and then mashing jump back like this, which you'll see Zain do a couple of times unless you're naring. Typically though, like jumping is always at super early percents. Jumping is always super okay versus Mario, because like say I do like this, or like this. That doesn't like do anything, and like even if I do, let me see if I can't do this. Like, that doesn't do anything. I don't know. He has a really hard time connecting, like, meaningful hits at, like, super early percents. The jumping becomes more scary if the Marth is, like, at, like, 60. I'm just fucking shitposting percents right now. But yeah, like, you're pretty aware of what approach they're doing. You don't just, like, spam this. But, like, you see how, like, the Marth has to, like now, like, the Marth gets, like, knocked down. It's gonna combo into itself. Kind of, yeah. More like at like, I think at full hopping at more percents. Full hopping at more percents works like, you can full hop against Luigi a little bit more because you just escape Luigi more. Mario's thing is more that like at early percents, if you're falling very carefully and you're jumping out of his combos, it gets really hard to knock him into this range where things become real. Mario kind of has the Samus thing going on, except less so. Like, Mario is like, actually, I don't want to compare it to Samus. I would say, Mario has this weird problem where once you're at a high enough percent, his neutral actually becomes okay. And that's just like, that's not even like me trying to be like mean, like me trying to like upplay Mario or anything. I think like actually like when he's at a high enough, when you're at a high enough percent where like his moves start comboing into each other, he actually does have like some okay threats and approach. Mainly like stuff like this. Like when they're doing like those fairs, you can get away with this, that kind of thing. And that's super good like at 30, like 40. Where like if that doesn't hit, like it's not a big deal. But like that's pretty good. And then if you just hit this, that's super good. So like that's like kind of the big thing. But I guess that's kind of the other thing is like I'm not super big on like naring across the stage. This is much more of a dock thing. Docks do that a lot. But like the trade-off of doing stuff like up airs, where like your up airs are now a lot more real, is you can see it even in this fucking training mode bot, dude. If this fair hits, this is the juiciest fair on planet Earth. Mario just took like 60. So you have to be really careful. That's why like this is pretty good, where you just like wave dash down, because you're gonna low profile stuff and you're holding down. It's like I didn't get that fucking. To put, I know that looks really good for the Marios, but to put it in perspective, if they like double jump or something like that, I'm not quite sure like this grab connects. But that's just like, you know, me shitposting ideas. I haven't played this character in a while. But I'm kind of half and half on like the full length approaching gets hit a lot. And when you get hit for jumping, you lose so much of the survivability that like he doesn't want to do the landing fairs. Mars typically, if you want to see the exact kind of fairs that are pretty good, usually, let me restore and save. I don't want to, basically, if Mario, you're sitting at this range, so you can like cover stuff like this, or like this. We're looking at Mario approaches specifically, right? So when you're here, the idea is that you're looking for this, and you're at a range where this is fucking annoying to hit. And if you see them jump in, you just react fair, right? And like you're kind of just drifting away here. And then if you want, you can retreat to platforms. That's like the really, really basics of like how Marts tend to fair wall in this matchup. They'll also do Nair, which is a bit better at covering like some other stuff. But whether you do Nair or fair, like kind of depends on the situation. But if you're just thinking about fairs, you do landing ones just in case while you fade away. But if you see them approach and you're jumping, you just fucking try and let that shit rip. And you usually, like, you don't even have to dash dance, you just stay here. So I don't know if that makes any sense. And then like if you're close to landing, then again, like you just jump the platform instead. So that's the Marth stuff. Back to Mario's perspective. Like I said, I think wave dash crouching is pretty good. I think like just doing like that is actually like pretty valuable, because you can like kind of like change the length. And then if they're doing a farewell from far away, like where I was doing it earlier, and you do this and they fair, then you can do an aerial approach. So it's like a two-step approach, which obviously isn't as good. LA K-Town, dude, I'm so fucking excited. Sweet Moo, is Bond still in here? But it's been the KBB quiz we're going to is pretty hyped up. I'm kind of excited. But yeah, and then boop, nice. Dude, what a fucking invincible escape. I'm hella a go to ledger, especially when you have a good ledge dash, but that was kind of wild. Jab. This is the kind of defense I was talking about. He gets jabbed here, spams grab. And he spams an aerial on the way down. I've been wondering, and this is one of those things, this is one of those things where, like, I never want to assume. I hate assuming for the Mario Brothers. Because the thing is, like, this is partially their character to, like, confirm how good something is. But I've been wondering for a while now if, like, jab, like, jump, down air is a good call-out. Because I think down air has gotten worse in some ways. But I think if you catch somebody with no jump against down air, it might still be pretty fucking good. But yeah, that's something I've been thinking about, is like, especially, again, these are like hard reads, it's kind of the nature of the character, but like, defensively, people are starting to jump out of jabs a lot. Before, people used to eat a jab and like hold down and try and like grab before you. But a lot of the times, you kind of still end up getting the grab first, unless you're doing like multi-jabs or something. Just because of how fast it is. But mashing jump is pretty fucking fast. And you can kind of get away with it. It's pretty good. I think that's like the number one thing. I was telling friends that I was spamming jump versus him too. And I think it's the number one thing that Docs and Mario's kind of have to like look out for at higher level play, because the Marths and a couple other characters do this too. They mitigate a lot of risk by spamming jump out of this shit. And at low percents, it's actually not too bad when doing against like jump and stuff. So I think there's probably ways to circumvent it. I don't think that neither character is so bad that they can't beat the people doing this. But this is just something like, in general, I think like a lot of people have to like, I think the Marios and the Docs too have to like kind of figure something out there. Ooh, I love up tilt. What the fuck? That, I'm assuming the short hop, the full hop was an accident? Again, this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. When you do this jump, just wave land a platform. It is not worth eating this up air, because now you're gonna eat like 2 to 3 more. Oh my god, you're so fucking lucky that up air didn't connect. Like, even when that up B missed, sounds like this is a not stay grounded Marth. When you're at low percents, it kind of is. I think there's ways for the Marios and Docs to handle it, but for right now, absolutely. Just fuck, you can jump like hella in this matchup the way they play it, the way it's like playing out right now. Ooh, he can't edge guard that for shit. Let's go. This character's so fucking annoying to edge guard. I love it. Wave dash down smash. Yeah, that's Marth's too fast. No, you gotta DI it right. No. Mario lives forever if he DIs all of the moves correctly. It's a very interesting dilemma. Nice. Oh, get him. Yes. I fucking love Mario down air. If you guys have never seen Mario down air before, let me fucking pull it up real quick. All the Marios. are happy. Look at this shit. Whoop. Look how fucking low that is. What is this? We're analyzing a Mario Mart set from both perspectives. And the clip you just missed, this is Noon versus Zain. Noon's one of the best European Marios. He probably just is the best European Mario. But like, check it out. Look how low that down air hits, so fucking low. This fucking down air is like the sickest shit, dude. You have no idea. It hits like through like Fox sweet spot. Like, it's kind of like if you've ever been like Fox full hop down aired. It kind of in like practice works like this, but you can be hit out of it. You actually can see Zain try to do early up B after the first one, and it traded again. But it hit so low that he didn't grab ledge here. And then, if you get landing hit, it just leaves the down smash. Which is super good. Bro's analyzing Zain Mario. Yo, Sicko, how many times do I run into mid-tiers in big tournament brackets? I'll never stop. I gotta find Links. I gotta find young Links. They're coming at me. They're here to kill me. You're damn right I'm analyzing Zain Mario. And also I'm a big Noon fan. So I had to see the set. So this is partially because I wanted to say what's up to Noon, and partially, ooh, was this off grab? That one hit so perfectly. Dude, we gotta figure out something with down air. I don't know why it works the way it does. It's such a fucking weird move. Oh! This is a motherfucking character, dude. He's so sick. It's unfortunate that, I think Marth's even sicker, but this character's so fucking sick. No, stop doing this approach! I know you play Mario and Dog, but like, Dog, he's at 34. This ain't hitting shit. And he's so far away. There's like, once you respect the Mario, there is no fucking universe where you wave dash, they're not staying in there. Grabbed his nose, he did grab his nose. Ooh, up tilt. Did he mean to do that? But, up air behind shield up tilt, the classic. I think the roll's on accident, though. Oh, he's fucking throwing tech skill. That's not good. Wow, the Nair hit Nair? Oh, my God. That just doesn't look... He's done... Guys, to the other Marths, he's done this twice now. I don't understand what the fuck this is. What's happening here? How was this hit twice? I, don't understand. I would probably actually do this on Yoshi's. So if you guys were curious, I was saying earlier, I would do this in that kind of position. He was spamming it against like Sheik and Marth, but I never thought about it versus Mario. Because Mario can like horizontally up B from pretty far away. But I guess he's like backing up when he does it. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's got its place. And then use the back air. But yeah, no, that's so fucking weird. I think this is pretty good on Yoshi's though, because even if they tech it, like, you're covering so much more stage relatively because of how much smaller it is. It's like an edge guard. But I think, let me double check. Does he fall? He falls down and then like double jumps back. That's so fucking weird, actually. I thought he was fading back and then doing it. He actually is like, was doing that a lot against Hoborg. Really? I haven't gotten a chance to watch Logan play Hoborg yet. I know that they're playing a lot more, and they're probably gonna have some really banger like ideas. Both those players are super dope. I fucking, dude, why? His cape, it was okay. I don't understand the cape hype. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with all of you. Mario's like cape a lot. They know I feel this way. I just don't get cape a lot of the times. What the fuck? That was crazy. No, don't do that. That's... I don't think charging up smash is any better than just like jump up airing. Like invincibility on the head is overrated. It's like circumstantially good, but it's not actually like that sick all the time. Just fucking, when you're in the situation, dude, all those capes were good, don't fall at them. It's not worth. You're just getting your, like, it's like the best way for Marth to hit you, is to, like, fall at him. What's he doing here? How's this game start? Fireball, not too big on it. It's all good though. Back air. I do like, dude, I feel like he, and I don't blame you for this, you have not trusted these down airs much at all. There's only one juicy down air, but like, when you called out his jump here, you gotta fucking just fall down air or something, I guess. I don't know. That fireball was okay. Ooh. Oh, stop. What does the cape do? What was it supposed to hit? Nice up B, I love that. Oh, Nair. Oh, I thought Nair would hit. Nair might have hit me. I don't think I'd side B in that spot. Yeah. Mario, typically, if you don't show off drop zone back air, like, and you have to have like some invul with it too. Mario and honestly all of the Mario brothers actually are not that good at like handling Marth stalling under the stage for a long time. They're like decent at it, but I wouldn't say they're like incredible at it. Like there's definitely some like standout characters who like absolutely shit on that. Mostly top tiers. A lot of the times, a lot of characters tend to just like, what the fucking shit? Oh god, he's gonna fucking live. Like here, I don't know. In general, I feel like a lot of your ledge timings haven't been great. As soon as you, like, you should not be shooting this. This fireball's not gonna, like, even if you reverse fireballed here, I'm not quite sure it'd have been great, because I hit you just fireballed the wrong way. But as soon as you see, like, this side B, you should fucking go to ledge. Like, it worked out, but, you know. Because he just jumped, too, so, like, I don't know. Nah, you can't do that. No. There you go. Air, oh, you missed the platform. That sucks. Air dodge? Oh my god, no, no. Why? What are you fighting? You were trying to cape the other way. I know, I get it. But like, oh, you're such a fighter. It's so scary. Ah. Mech beat H-Box? That's pretty funny. Come on! I feel like, is it on this stage? Is it because, I feel like bigger stages maybe you can get out of cape stuff, but like, there's not enough room to trick them. Unless you just like, you're not gonna randomly hit them with cape either. Let's see, what did you do here? Did you do F throw here? Oh, the classic? I didn't know F throw down smash worked on that DI. That's very interesting. Nice. There we go. Oh, I'm wondering if that downer you did earlier is slightly replicable here. Either way, though, I would probably back air here. I would not have nair. But you might have thought nair was gonna hit to it, to be fair. But like, I don't know. If there is, oh yes, if they're stuck in that side B recovery, you do have to take advantage of that. I think so far they've kind of gotten away with murder. You're alive, right? Ah, let's go! Yeah, yeah! Oh no, tilt. This is exactly also what I mean. Do you guys see how he just jumped here? When we're talking about like defense against the Marios, that like there's not really super good solutions for them yet. He jumped back, and if he has decisions to make, whether he's gonna go to platform, whether he's gonna fast fall, whether he fares, like stuff like this. This is all stuff that like neither Mario nor Doc particularly has an amazing answer to yet. They have to figure something out. But this is like a great example, because like before, people would kind of just fall on you and you would get like up tilt. Like this is supposed to be up tilt, almost like definitely. But like now it's like, I don't know, maybe you can up air and get something else. Oh, you didn't, dude. You gotta. I swear, air dodging is so much sicker. That was so scary, but you're still alive. That was sick. The waveline up tilt. You guys see how fucking big this is? That shit was invincible too. The classic. I like the fall through. You just don't have a like a huge move like Marth does to like take advantage of that kind of spot. Oh, there's no fucking way. This character is insane. You would punish your F smash. I feel like I don't know how I don't think that's that crazy to Marths. I don't think that's that crazy to the Marth mains, but if you're Mario, dude, you can like count the amount of times you've been outranged by another move with your F smash. That's fucking insane. This is like the main weakness we were talking about. He hits with landing hit right here, so he doesn't get a combo. You have to decide if you think they're going to tech. Because then you can do like back air. But if you don't, you can try and do like another one. But the other one is hard because the way the hitbox works is like it's super disjointed from the front and not as disjointed from the back. There's a couple hitboxes that go like straight down, but there's gaps in between it, and you kind of like, when you're like this close, this down air is less good. You can kind of see his feet are like right there. So once you like get the landing hit here, you have to either like do that, or fuck, I'm so used to mark recovery now. You either have to do this, or because they're probably gonna fuck up their tech, because there's like no way that like they're not like tech locked out in some capacity here, unless they tech so late. And I think the reset in that position might be better than doing this over and over. Someone will have to fuck with that though. But yeah, occasionally you can get kind of awkward down air hits. That's something that like I have felt since like I originally started like doing it way back when. But yeah, you're up there. It's kind of like Peach down air, except you can't float. Where like it's possible for it to get hit, but it's still pretty good. Like it's worth fucking with. That got grabbed. Oh. It does kind of go back to what I was saying though, right? Like Mario and Doc both have better air drift than Luigi, but I still think everyone YOLO approaches a little too much. This is like, I don't know. It just seems like a lot. Nice up B because you DI'd. When you DI this down, if you guys don't know, if you DI this down throw like this is hella F smashable. I'm pretty sure it's what Zain went for, but up B is too fast. It's like frame 3. That missed too? You're just falling with it. No. I love that. I wish forward air wasn't fucking unsafe on shield, dude. It's such a ridiculous move to be unsafe. A nice ass one. Oh. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of. No, don't fall at him, dude. You cannot fall at him in these softs. You're still. Oh my god. Don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh, fuck. I couldn't remember which hit killed my heart, but it's this one. This, by the time you're here, it's hard to blame you. But, like, that down air is, like, there's no way that, like, I don't know. I think it's just, like, panic down airs, because down air is such a fucking good move. But it's so, like, it's so much more important to just go to platform here, or go to ledge. Like, you're realistically, like, your chances of getting a juicy hit in this situation are so low. It's okay against spacies, which is possibly why you did it, because sometimes you can get, like, down air auto cancel F smash against spacies, and that shit feels great. But, you're so not likely to get it. And now you're, like, in this spot. This is, like, so much worse. And, like, right here, like, you don't have to drift in, right? You can drift away. Like, he hasn't been able to edgeguard you this whole time. Like, I don't know. I don't think the corner was such a scary position that you should have, like, felt the need to, like, go back to center. Especially because, like, it kind of fucks with, like, the main reason you're here, right? Is that, like, you're hard to kill and you're hard to edgeguard, and you kill a lot earlier here. So, like, I don't know. In general, you fell a lot at Marth and Zain, and that just is, like, so scary to me. Like, I don't know. I'm not totally about it. I feel like a lot of this damage, like, could have been circumvented. Because, like, you jump here, this is fine, that's greedy. It's actually, that's not fair. This is not that greedy. But, like, he's gonna fare here, man. The fact that it caught no fast fall there is actually just impressive. More than anything else. I gotta give credit there. But, like, here, like, when you fell in the second one, this is, like, horrifying. And, like, I don't know, you keep double jumping into the center of the stage, which I think is, like, the main problem. Like, it's okay to go to corner here, IMO. You have a 12 frame ledge dash. You only need, like, 4 frames to, like, build space. But, yeah, so how do I feel overall about this? Because this, more or less, was about right for... First of all, it doesn't seem like Zain knows this matchup super duper well. But he does have a pretty... He doesn't know the matchup super duper well to, like, consistently, like, juggle a bunch. But he did get a couple, and I think that's, like, worth noting. The other things are... Where he was standing was consistently pretty good. Like I said, to all the Marios in general, you gotta figure out something about this fucking double jump out of shit. They're all spamming jump. It's not just the Marth matchup, but like a lot of characters are spamming jump versus Mario right now. And if they're not heavy characters, it's kind of a pain. But I think there's like something to happen there. I don't know, maybe down air is better if they lose their jump or like spend it, maybe. Once up tilt starts knocking down, I think it's like 23 or some shit. I don't fucking remember anymore. Fuck. That could be pretty good. But yeah, those are like the two main things. Another note, as per usual, if you can down tilt right here, or you can down tilt right on their shield if you're Marth, but nobody's really down tilting here anymore. This is too scary. It's not worth doing. The Marios just have a lot of things they can do about it. If they call it out, they're gonna fair it. Like, sometimes it does hit, but their nair will also just knock you down. I don't know. There's a lot of like bad here. I forgot how fucking funny his head hitbox is. Yeah, in general, okay, I'm like fucking around too much. Okay, let's try and narrow it down to a couple of things. Let's number them. When you're Mario, I think it'd be cool if we tried out this. I think Baby Wave Dash, like half approach their space into big approach their space, is kind of the wave in some ways, because all of the Marths are just standing right fucking here. All the Marks are just standing right here. They're not dash dancing. They're like this, essentially. They can move forward. They can do other things. But the basis of their gameplay is walling outside of your jump range. Because if they're walling outside of your jump range, they're also walling outside of your wave dash range. Like, so you can't just like, I guess you can go for stuff like that. But if you do this, like, if they're just standing there, it's not going to be easy to hit them. And a lot of people just kind of like YOLO fucking approach from there. And it's not very great. It's like, that's like more than just a Noon thing. Noon did it a couple of times. But Noon was focused a lot more on like tricky platform movement. Which is fair. He's over there doing this. Which is like, okay. I liked a couple of the ideas quite a bit there. I do think platform movement is like a good way to get some stuff, so get some approaches going. I don't know if your approaches benefit from the fastball thing. It's quite fast. But yeah, I think in general everyone's kind of approaching from too far away, which and then edge guarding wise, you can try that. I don't think that'd be very good. I wonder if you could get away with doing this cape. It'd probably pop them up or something not as good. I think just like doing it into hit is probably good. Because if you do like this into hit, even if you're slightly late, they almost definitely cannot get away from you in time. And they're almost definitely going to they're almost definitely not gonna be they're almost definitely not gonna be able to tech block out still. You didn't do that at any point. Granted, I did that wrong. If you're gonna do that with Mario, you have to do extended up B if you're not gonna cape, if memory serves. Yeah, so that's no cape. That's with cape. That's with extended up B. That's with no extended up B. So you do need extended up B to do this back air. But you want to do it, IMO. IMO, I think it's super worth going for. That's too worth threatening to not be doing it. Even if you're just gonna do that one instead. But yeah, it felt like there wasn't enough mix-ups around the ledge itself. The ledge was like a pretty safe place. I think you got one ledge hog? But yeah, I think in general, Zain felt pretty safe recovering. And I think there's definitely stuff we can do. Well, I say we, I don't really play this character as much anymore. That you guys can do though, to like keep that pretty threatening. I'm a big believer in Mario edgeguarding Marth. I think it's super doable. That being said, right now the Marths just wait. They just wait forever, and then eventually, whatever edgeguard setup you're trying runs out, and then Marth recovers. That's kind of what keeps happening right now. Shouts to this though. I can't fucking believe this hit. This is probably bad. I bet they just get popped up with you. Maybe you can fall with it from there? Probably not gonna hit though. I think one hitbox goes straight down, right? I keep doing that when like literally frame advance exists. Look how fucking stupid that is, dude. Okay, so I said this last time too with butts in them. The edge guarding probably can do some stuff. There was no real time to use the Marth shield killer. You actually the one fake one you did kind of fucking ruled. But yeah, I think the two biggest things right now are the early percents. And I don't think the Marios get to leverage their early percents a lot. When they jump and get hit, they fucking explode. I don't know if crouch run grab is super good with the Marios. I used to do it somewhat, but it's kind of you have to kind of know what kind of hit you're about to get hit by. But also, it's just nice to low profile stuff. Like, can this even hit? If I do this, can I even hit Nair? Can I hit Nair with this? I know I can hit fair. No way. Okay, so if you do auto cancel, it's actually kind of hard to hit this. Can I hit like... Okay, this is pretty hard to hit, actually. That might be pretty good. Because if they land here, and you... Even if you just CC it... Like, if they whiff this, you can probably get away with doing something here. Obviously, you want to be prepared for this. Because even if they try and do, like... It's still pretty easy if they try and, like, do it while falling like that. Which is only... I know that doesn't sound very useful, but, like... If you can wave dash in, then crouch, or just run crouch, that might be worth thinking about. Because you can just choose when to crouch, right? And Mario's dash speed is not bad enough to where he has to worry about not doing this. You just have to let it rock, you know? I'm thinking it's mostly a versus Marth thing, if you think they're not going to down tilt, and they're like very aerial happy. Because this, there's like this in comparison to this. It's honestly, I'll say, this isn't that big of a wave dash difference, but I could probably do a better wave dash. There we go. I haven't done a fucking nice Mario wave dash in a while. I can do a little better than that. There we go. Because that, compared to this, is definitely slightly different. And then obviously, little baby one. Little baby wave dash. Versus just walking. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with the matchup. I think the three big things is versus Marth spamming jump defensively. Ideas at 0%. I feel like there's not enough structure on getting them to, like, there's not a lot of structure on getting them to, like, 24, where, like, up tilt starts doing this. Obviously that's not going to be real. And then just, like, I think edge guarding can be fleshed out slightly more, depending on how much time you have to, like, do it. I think, in general, against better players, it is more worth it to grab ledge at a better timing than it is to go for some fireball thing. Usually, the best fireballs tend to be, like, the ones that are going to bounce from far away. Like, if they're going to do that. I know there's ways to get this bounce while also staying on the floor. If, like, fucking was any good at shooting a fireball, I'd show this off. There we go. Dude, Mario's walk is not as good as Marth. I used to be able to do this as Mario. There we go. But yeah, that's my take on stuff right now. Other than that, though, I mean, dude, the Marios are getting fucking nice. I can read that later. I'm super down. I think some of the Marios are super close to being super sick. And Noon is one of them. I have a lot of respect. One day, it'd be super cool to see them to see Noon in the States. That day is unfortunately not today, but that's okay. This character's so fun. It's unfortunate that this character is like somehow more fun. More. But yeah, that's my analysis on Mark Mario. I unfortunately could not condense that super duper quick. That ended up being quite long. Hopefully it's not. Part of it was just me watching it again. I bet I can get that shit down to like fucking 10 minutes if I needed to. I mean, just the end was like 10 minutes, and that was a good chunk of what I wanted to say. I guess maybe it'd be fun. Whoa. Let's start typing. I like typing for this kind of thing. Alright, so what do I want to say? What are some things that I feel like? I really gotta start typing things down sooner. I feel like my analyses would be way more complete with them. Edge guarding. Also be more cognizant of when you can bear side B. Following north. I think there was some slight breathe / panic. Evaluating air dodging to ledge. Getting resources. You can air dodge to platform and hold Z for insta shield. Yeah, because like if I wanted to do this, I think like shit like this is like I spam the shit out of this. The sheets are so fucking good at this now too, dude. I hate this shit. Not actually hate, but like yeah, like if I'm say Mario's like falling here, like doing this, like keeping this option open makes it so like you can, cause like you can keep that, or you can just like go back to ledge, and like that's like super fucking hard to hit. Like it's hard to hit. It's hard to like cover both, and that doesn't even include like going to platform like that. Okay. 3. Watch for full short hop drift. Approaches more. Notes of stuff Noon isn't quite doing 100%. Okay. So, what do we think about this? This song's not fucking. There we go. This is what I've got so far for noon. Anyone else is in here? So, let's quickly look at this, and then we will also very, very quickly like speed run through this. Okay. Because there's a lot of stuff Noon does super duper well. I think Noon's so fucking good in some spots. But yeah. Let's talk about this. So, edge guarding, falling on Marth, watch for full short hop drift and approaches more. Early percent CC defense. So, let's do this and this. Edge guarding stuff, more precise. More precise ledge grabs are gonna go a bit longer of a way. It sometimes feels like you're like sitting here and waiting for like maybe something worse. But like a lot of the time, Zain is just kind of waiting on you, and then if you don't do anything, Zain will sweet spot. And then like you did get this down a couple times, but like there's got to be more like back air threats and stuff coming from you also, I think. Falling on Marth, I just mostly think if you're like right here, you want to threaten like these types of air dodges to stage, and like these type of air dodges to platforms, and you can just hold Z to like get max shield in this spot. Or you could just like go backwards too. But I think there was a lot of emphasis, especially like towards the end. It's possible to just panic too. Whereas a lot of emphasis on just like falling on Marth or like falling past Marth. And I think it's very difficult a lot of the times just because of like the situation you tend to be in. Watch for full drift approach is in. Marth likes standing at this range because Marth is afraid of like wave dash range. And in order to not get hit by this, and less extent to that, more extent for this is a bit better with Doc versus Doc than Mario. But in order for him to like avoid those, he stays at this range and jumps. And then if you don't do anything and then watch him, he jumps up here. So if you want to circumvent that, you can just like walk and then crouch, or just dash crouch, or do like a baby wave dash. But a lot of the times, like you, not just you, but like you and other Marths will like Marios will do like short hop drift in, and this just not gonna, it's not gonna work on like super good Marths that are really good at reacting. They're either just gonna react and fair you, or they're gonna dash dance grab you, and this happens like a mixture of a bunch of times. Lastly, early percent CC feels kind of weird. I think it's partially because you're just in the air a lot more. But like, I think you got like 2 CC down smashes, and there was no like CC like grabs, or just like, you know, like, I think this is like okay. Mostly because you just want to test them, and you just want to get in. That's from my perspective though. It could just be worse. Maybe just, obviously, maybe it's just been a while. But yeah, other than that, it's mostly just like, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of structure to getting Marth at like this percent, so where you can start doing stuff like this. And I think your goal should be to get them in a percent where if you catch them in the air, this is the goal. Because you want them, I feel like you should only be jumping in some of these places if your reward is at least like 2 or 3 aerials. Because their reward for intercepting your fair is like 2 or 3 aerials. And like sometimes like more, because it'll lead to a juggle, right? Like, so like, if you're gonna be like right here, maybe you can like dash like up air. Something like that. I don't know. But that's the quickest rundown of this last hour. I have to go soon, so I can't actually stay any longer. But I'm gonna send these notes to Noon, and I'm gonna leave this VOD up for him. That being said, dude, Noon is so fucking good. He's so close to being nasty. He's already pretty nasty, to be fair. He's so fucking close, dude. He's gonna fuck everyone up soon. But yeah, I might watch more Mario VODs some other time. I do like watching Mario. I'm a big Mario fan, in case it's not fucking obvious. But I still have a lot of Marth I need to watch too, so we'll see when I can squeeze it in, huh? But this was a very quickie stream. Let's find someone to raid real quick. And we're probably gonna call it real soon. Proud father, last coin boss. Let's just raid Mango. Not a lot of people here, but you know, it's hard to go wrong with Mango. Y'all have a good one, huh? I'll catch you guys later. Peace.